Welcome back to Hidden, Unmade, Untold, where we dive deep into the secrets behind your favorite movies. Today, we're revealing the hidden story behind the adaptation of Colleen Hoover's best-selling novel, It Ends With Us. The movie may just have hit theaters, but the journey to the big screen was filled with surprising twists and dramatic turns that you never knew about. Stick around, because we're about to uncover the original plans that could have made this film a completely different experience. In 2016, It Ends With Us burst onto the literary scene, quickly becoming a bestseller and captivating readers around the globe. Colleen Hoover's heart-wrenching narrative about love, trauma, and resilience struck a deep chord, making it an instant classic. Naturally, Hollywood wanted in on the action, and talks of a film adaptation began almost immediately, but the road to the movie you just saw was anything but straightforward. Shortly after the novel's release, an indie studio snatched up the film rights, planning a modest, character-driven adaptation. Their vision? A raw, emotional portrayal that mirrored the book's intensity, focusing on Lily's journey through love and heartbreak. The original script was gritty and uncompromising, aiming to stay true to the novel's powerful message. But that's when the unexpected happened. A major Hollywood studio entered the picture, and everything changed. Fans were buzzing about who might play Lily Bloom, with names like Emilia Clarke and Dakota Johnson being tossed around for the lead. Meanwhile, she wanted Sam Heughan or Sebastian Stan as Ryle. But the indie studio had other plans, considering lesser-known actors to keep the story grounded and authentic. Just when fans thought they had it all figured out, the major studio swooped in and the casting game took a dramatic turn. When a big-name studio acquired the rights from the indie company, the adaptation plans underwent a massive overhaul. The focus shifted from a small-scale, intimate drama to a big-budget film aimed at a broader audience. With this new direction, there was talk of adding more commercial elements and even lightening up some of the darker moments. Fans were hopeful but nervous. Would Hollywood stay true to the book's core, or would they turn it into just another romance? With the new studio on board, the screenplay underwent significant challenges. Initially, it was a faithful adaptation, capturing the novel's emotional depth and complex themes, but the studio wanted something more mainstream. They suggested adding lighter scenes and more humor to make it more marketable. Suddenly, the adaptation was at risk of losing what made the book so special: its raw honesty and unflinching look at difficult subjects. Colleen Hoover, who had been involved as a consultant, started to see the film drift away from her vision. She was concerned that the adaptation was straying too far from the novel's essence, particularly in its portrayal of domestic abuse. Hoover wanted to ensure the film remained true to the spirit of her story, but the studio had other ideas. This led to a major clash over the creative direction of the film, a battle that almost saw Hoover walking away from the project entirely. Determined to protect the integrity of her story, Hoover made a bold decision. She publicly expressed her dissatisfaction with the direction the film was taking. This wasn't just about creative differences, it was about staying true to the story's core message. Fans quickly rallied behind her, using social media to voice their concerns. The backlash was swift and intense, catching the studio off guard and forcing them to rethink their approach. The fan reaction was explosive. Petitions were started, hashtags trended, and fans flooded social media with demands to keep the adaptation faithful to the book. The studio, facing a potential PR disaster, knew they had to act fast. They reached out to Hoover again, this time offering her more creative control and promising to honor the novel's original themes, and it was a pivotal moment that set the stage for what the film would ultimately become. With Hoover back on board, the script was reworked yet again, this time with her direct involvement. The aim was to strike a balance between creating a compelling film and staying true to the book's core message. The revised script focused on capturing Lily's emotional journey and the complexities of her relationships with Ryle and Atlas. The changes were made with great care, ensuring that the film would resonate with both fans of the book and new audiences alike. Once the creative direction was solidified, the studio moved forward with casting. Blake Lively was brought on to play Lily Bloom, a choice that was met with excitement from fans. Justin Baldoni, who was initially attached to the project as a director, took on the role of Ryle Kincaid. His dual role suggested a deep commitment to the story, and fans were eager to see how he would bring this complex character to life on screen. Filming It Ends With Us was no easy feat. The cast and crew faced numerous challenges, particularly when it came to depicting the intense and emotional scenes of domestic violence. The goal was to portray these moments with sensitivity and respect, staying true to the book while ensuring that the film didn't cross into sensationalism. The shoot was demanding, with everyone involved putting their all into making sure the story was told in the most authentic way possible. After months of anticipation, It Ends With Us finally premiered, and the early reactions were nothing short of stunning. Critics and fans alike praised the film for its faithful adaptation and the powerful performances of its cast. Blake Lively was lauded for her portrayal of Lily, capturing the character's strength and vulnerability perfectly. Justin Baldoni's Ryle was both charming and tragic, embodying the complexities that made his character so memorable in the book. Now that the movie has hit theaters, it's clear that the journey was worth it. The film has sparked conversations just like the book did, bringing attention to important issues while providing a compelling narrative. Fans who were initially skeptical have praised the film for staying true to the novel's spirit, while new viewers have been drawn in by the emotional storytelling and gripping performances. It Ends With Us has made its mark in both the literary and film worlds. But looking back, it's hard to believe how close we came to seeing a completely different version of It Ends With Us. From a low-budget indie film to a big-budget Hollywood production, the path to the big screen was anything but straightforward. But in the end, the film managed to capture the essence of Colleen Hoover's beloved novel, thanks in no small part to her unwavering dedication to her story. As fans continue to flock to theaters, one thing is clear: It Ends With Us is a story that will continue to resonate for years to come. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the untold story of It Ends With Us. Make sure to subscribe to Hidden, Unmade, Untold for more behind-the-scenes stories of your favorite movies. Until next time.